All right, and last but not least, one of the ones I'm going to show you today. A lot of you guys have seen us training the seated butterfly stretch, which is a phenomenal stretch that we got from Brandon Penna. But one thing he mentioned a couple weeks ago, which I thought was genius, he's like, you know, guys, not for nothing. The chest is nothing more than the inner thighs of the upper body. So why not train it that same way? So I was like, well, shit. Why don't we do the butterfly stretch for the chest? So I used to not even be able to do these a couple weeks ago, right? Because I got a dislocated rib and my collarbone, and I'm a fucking mess, right? But we started benching with the Bosu ball. We got this from Joe DeFranco up in Bern County, right? What I like about the Bosu ball is that you can really drive in if you look at the contact point, right? Can I see this? Yeah, you guys can see this. I'm able to drive my shoulder blades into the Bosu ball, but then I'm able to get my triceps into the Bosu ball. And what I do is I hang out here for like 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, letting gravity pull down on me, right? Stretching me out. Then I contract my shoulder blades and try to drive my triceps through the Bosu ball to get deeper into the stretch. And then I push my knees out to engage my glutes, and then I'm back in. And I do a contracted press from the stretch position, so I'm getting strength from the length. Now, obviously, if you have any kind of rotator cuff tear or some kind of pec tear like this, obviously you should avoid this before you get checked out by your physician. But this, for me, has been phenomenal for opening up my pecs, getting into my lats, reteaching myself how to position and balance the exercise, and then drive out. And you can see how, even when I go, I get into these fucked up positions and I have to readjust myself. It gives me a chance to learn the position again. There's a lot of you young guys watching this video right now are like, Jay, what the fuck are you talking about? But a lot of you older guys are like, no, I know what the fuck he's talking about. And I'm really just taking my time, learning to open up my pecs. I can even drop down a little more if I wanted to, right? You can see how I'm playing with my hips because my hips are all fucked up. But I'm really able to bring up a lot of the scar tissue. I don't know if you can hear those cracks on camera. They're not painful. But all those years of just tight fascia, tight tendons. And I'm gonna do a couple reps to the end. Good. Now, that was the pec stretch, right? While I'm on the Bosu ball, one of the things I like to pair it with is a one-arm lat pullover, where I do double arm lat pullovers. It's phenomenal for weight training, for strength building, hypertrophy, all that. But I always have a tendency to lean to my one side more than the other. So, I forgot, I can't remember who I got this from. It's, you know, so much shit out there these days. And then there's me putting more shit out on top of that. While I'm on the Bosu ball, and I wouldn't necessarily start at the 20-pound dumbbell. You know, I'd probably go a lot lighter. But all I'm doing is I'm basically doing an overhead press motion on the out, letting it stretch out. For me, right in my diaphragm is where I get a lot of my problems from. My diaphragm where it attaches to my ribs, right? And then from there, my serratus, my lats, pretty much everything. But it lets me stretch everything out. I'm keeping tension on it. I'm only going as far as I can go safely. What I like about this is if I get a bad rep, I can just fucking drop the dumbbell. I'm bringing up all that tension on the one side, and now do the other side, even though I'll probably be off camera. You guys can't see it. I'm really able to open that fucker up. Let me adjust my hips this way. Yeah, it's better. And the weight really does a great job at helping you reposition your shit. And I like that now, if you have vertigo, this is gonna be a fucking problem for you. And we probably have to modify to something different, but if you don't have vertigo, it's a great stretch. I'll do one more on this side. I hit right inside those ribs, and I'm back up. And all that is a one arm dumbbell. What's up, Gerard? Lat pullover with the Bosu ball. All right, opens up the ribs, the lats, the serratus, the pecs. It's just a great fucking stretch. Try the stretch. It's amazing. You're gonna love it, trust me.